Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
Hello friends, welcome to the channel DevDBQA. In today's video, we will see how we can handle the static dropdown using the Selenium WebDriver. So guys, if you are new to this channel, then please subscribe and press the bell icon to get regular updates. On this channel, you can get videos related to manual testing, automation testing and programming languages as well. So let's start with our today's video. So in today's video, we will see the drop-down that is present on the Facebook login page. So first of all, I will show you what we are going to automate in today's video. So as you can see, this is the Facebook login page. There are three drop-downs that are present. So when we click on any of them, a drop-down is opened by which we can select any value. So same with the case of month, when we click on this, a drop down is displayed on the screen and the user can select any value from this drop down. So to check that this drop down is of type static or not, we have to click on inspect, or we can directly press F12 on our keyboard. Then this window will be displayed. Right, so this is the HTML code that is written for the Facebook login page. So as you can see, when I bring the cursor on this tag, this HTML code, then the month is highlighted. So it means this is the HTML code that is written for the month drop down. So as you can see, the tag for this HTML code is select tag. So the most of the drop downs that are present on the web starts with the select tag. So we will know that this element is a drop down because it is having a select tag. Right, so let us open our Eclipse. Right, so first of all we have to go to the website facebook.com. For that, driver.get is the method for opening any website. So here I will write facebook.com. Right, so for handling the select tag, there is a class that is present in the Selenium, which is a select class. So for that, we have to create an object of select class. For that, we will write select object name s equals to new select. Right, so it will make a new object of select class. So this is the error message displayed. So we just have to bring our cursor on the error. Then we have to click on this import select org.openqa.selenium.support.ui. So we have to select this one. So it will import the desired package, right? So while making the object of select class, we have to give the locator inside the argument in the select class. So for getting the locator, I have installed the crow path in my system. So I will click on this crow path here and it will give the XPath. So as you can see, the XPath is, so here we have to write driver.findElement by.XPath. Here I will write the XPath that I have copied from the crow path. Right, so as you can see, now the error is gone. So the XPath which I have copied, the select tag is present in that XPath. So this is the XPath for that drop down. Right, so this object will automate the drop down which is present for this locator. Right, that's why we have to give the locator for that drop down which we have to automate using the object. So now as soon as I write s dot, so all the methods that are available for, this select class are displayed. So we can perform all these operations on the drop down. So there are methods such as deselect all, deselect by index, deselect by value, and there are options select by index, select by value, and select by visible text. So in today's video we have to select a value from the drop down. So for that, so there is a function select by index. We can do it by select by index, or we can do by select by value, and we can do it also by select by visible text, right? So I will show you all of these three one by one. So first of all, we will select a value from the drop down using select by index. So index is the sequence in which the values are present. So as we expand the element, these are the values for that drop down. So as you can see, these are written in a sequence. So the first value is the month value and it is present at the 0th index. So for the month that we have to select, we have to give the index which we want to select. So for example, we have to select September month. For that we have to give the index. So the index is 9th index. So that means it is present at the 9th position if we start from 0th index. So we will give select by index and the value is 9, right? So here I will write 9. So it will select the value that is present at this drop down and which is present at the 9th index, right? So I will write the other selection methods also in this class and we will run it all at once. So for that I will write thread.sleep so that we are able to see what is happening on the screen. So I will write 5 seconds of delay. Right. So now I will write s dot select by value. So when we use select by value, it means there is a value attribute should be present in the drop down. So as you can see here, the value attribute is present, right? And the value of this value attribute is written over here. So whichever value we have to select, we have to give the value of this value attribute. For example, if I have to select month of March, then I have to give 3 in that argument because the value of this value attribute is 3. Here I will give select by value, in the double quotes I will write 3. Now the last method is select by visible text. So before that I will write 5 seconds of sleep. So now I will use select by visible text. So visible text means the text that is displayed when we click on this drop down. So when we click on this drop down, these are the text that are displayed. So if we have to select using the select by visible text, then we have to give any of these text that we want to select. So for example, I will give November, NOV. So NOV is the visible text for the month of November. So I will write NOV here. So what it will do, it will select the value that is present at the NOV visible text, right? So after that I will also write thread.sleep so that we are able to see what is happening on the screen. So it will open the Facebook website first, then it will select the value that is present at the 9th index. After that it will select the value on which the attribute value is having the value as 3, and after that it will select the value on which the visible text is NOV, and after that we will write driver.close, so that it will close the driver, right? So I will save it and click on this run button. Now the browser is being opened and the website Facebook should be loaded. So as you can see, Facebook is being loaded. Once it is completely loaded, it will select the months according to our code. So keep an eye on this month drop down. So right now May is selected. So as you can see, September is selected because it was present at the 9th index. Now the March month is selected because it is having value as 3, and now the month of November is selected because we have given NOV. Now the browser is closed. So our code is working fine. So guys, that's all for today's video. In this video we have seen how to automate the static drop down that is present on the Facebook website. So if you like my video, then please hit the like button. Please subscribe and press the bell icon to get regular updates. And if you have any suggestions, then please comment in the comment section. Thank you.